Hello students, today we are going to take another one lesson which is on page 30 and 31 in workbook 4b. Grammar, past perfect and past simple. Choose the correct item. He had done a survival course before he went on safari for the first time. By the time she arrived, he had left. Dave had worked in London for 10 years before he decided to move to Bath. They had walked for 10 kilometers until they came to a river. The rescue team found the child after they had searched for 10 hours. He had waited for ages before he decided to leave. By the time the rescuers arrived, they had run out of food and water. This was the exercise number 1. Let's move to exercise number 2. Write sentences using the pronouns and the verbs in the past perfect as in the example. She was relieved. Rescue crew find her. She was relieved because the rescue crew had found her. He was dehydrated, not drink water in 2 days. He was dehydrated because he hadn't drunk water in 2 days. Her family was worried. She not come home. Her family was worried because she hadn't come home. He couldn't call for help. The battery in phone died. He couldn't call for help because the battery in his phone had died. She was lost. Not take a map with her. She was lost because she hadn't taken a map with her. This one was the exercise number 2. Let's move on. Exercise number 3. Put the verbs in brackets into the past perfect. 1a. The theater was full of last night. B. It was really good. You, we have the verb by. You had bought the tickets in advance. Second, did he arrive on time? B. No, we had waited for half an hour before he turned up. What did you cook for dinner? John had already prepared pasta for us, so I didn't cook anything. Fourth, A. Why was Harry so tired yesterday? B. He hadn't slept well. And the last one, why was he angry? B. He had spent 3 hours washing his car and it started raining minutes after he finished it. Exercise number 4. Put the verbs in brackets into the past simple or past perfect. Brian and Jim had been on holiday for only 2 days when disaster struck. They had been on the road most of the previous day, so they went straight to bed. When they woke up on the second day, they were shocked at what they saw. Brian got up first and went out on the balcony overlooking to the town square. He yelled out for Jim to wake up. Jim came running out and saw the devastation too. The river had burned its banks during the night and flooded the town center. They could not believe that they had slept through it all. We have exercise number 5, conditionals. Put the verbs in brackets into the correct tense. Jean lost her way again today. If she had used the map Tom gave her, she wouldn't have got lost. The weather was really bad last weekend. I know, I wish the weather had been better. Then I could have gone cycling. What should I do? If I were you, I would ask your parents for help. Do you think Jane will be angry? No, she won't be angry if you explain things to her. I'm sorry, I messed up. If you had listened to me, you wouldn't have made this mistake. If you had worked harder, you would have succeeded. You are right, I will try harder next time. Let's move on. Exercise number 6. Complete the sentences with your own ideas. If I had more free time, I would join a gym. If I saw a serious accident, I would call an ambulance. If the weather had been nice last week, I would have gone to the beach. If I were you, I would apologize. If I had more money last summer, I would have gone on holiday. If my friend asked me to do his homework, I would refuse. These were some of your ideas. You can change and you can use the structure, but you can change the words. Let's move on to the last sentence. Grammar revision. Choose the correct answer. If you don't drink water, you will get dehydrated. Where did Fred go on holiday last year? If I had more free time, I would join a gym. If you call for help, someone will come. 5. If I were you, I would build a shelter here. If she had been more careful, she wouldn't have cut her finger. 7. If they had kept to the path, they wouldn't have got lost. 8. The rescue crew had been searching for days before they found the boy. 9. Everyone had already left when I arrived. We have 10. He had been in Madrid for 10 years before he moved to London. 11. When did you last see him? 12. They won't come unless it stops raining. And the last one, if he had invited us, we would have gone. And this was the last exercise number 7. If you want to know more exercises, if you want to know more solutions, please subscribe